Last season, Arsenal finished second in the Premier League, losing it to Manchester City by 5 points. And in this season again, they have finished second in the table, losing it to Manchester City. But this time things were different, as it all comes down to the last game and the gap between the two teams is only 2 points. So in this video, we have to win the Premier League with Arsenal, but we have to follow a simple rule. We can only sign a player if someone leaves the club, and we can only spend the money received by selling that player. For example, if Martin Odegaard leaves the club for 70 million, then we have to find his replacement within 70 million. So this is the team for season 1. On the goalkeeping position, I'm going to start with Ramsdale instead of Raya. While on the defense, we have Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel and Zinchenko. While on the CDM, we have Thomas Partey joined by Declan Rice. And up front, we have Bukayo Saka, Odegaard and Martinelli. And in the striking position, we have Gabriel Jesus. And this is the substitute bench. As the things stand, this team is looking fabulous. But we'll never know what is going to happen next, who is going to leave and who is going to stay. And here we go, the first offer that we have received is for Benjamin White from Borussia Dortmund. They have offered 45 million for him. And to be honest, we cannot reject this offer according to the rules. So I'm going to negotiate it and try to get at least 50 million for him. So I have put it the price 50 million for Benjamin White. Let's see, and here you go. We have sold Benjamin White to Borussia Dortmund for 50 million. And now for the waiting part, we have to sit and see if this deal goes through or not. And in the end, after waiting, Benjamin White is going to join Borussia Dortmund and we are going to receive 50 million. That means we have to find his replacement within this money. As you can see, we have a lot of players for the right back role, but we have to keep in mind that we can only spend 50 million, so I have to replace some of the players. And now it all comes down to the 3 players. The first one is Daniel Carvajal from Real Madrid. His market value is 30.5 million. Their asking price is 40.3 million and he's got decent stat plus good experience to play in big competitions. While the second one is Juan Fais. He's an Argentinian, 25 years of age. His market value is 25.5 million and their asking price is 37.7 million. He comes up with decent stats. As you can see, high defensive work rate. He's got 80 defending, 76 physical stats, and the technical stats are good as well, not that great to be honest, and 4 strong play style to his name. And the third and the last one is the youngster Arnau Martinez from Girona FC. His overall is 80 at the age of just 20. His market value is 30.5 million. He has decent stats. As you can see, he can improve a lot. He's got high attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate. Physical stats are decent, technical stats are decent, but he can improve a lot. He comes up with 2 strong play style as well. And out of these 3 players, I would like to go with Arnau Martinez. But here we got a problem. The club isn't willing to sell the player. We have to pay the release clause, which is 70 million, which we can't pay according to the rules. And the next thing I want to do is to go for Daniel Carvajal. So I have started the negotiation with 35 million. Let's see how Ancelotti responds. He wants Julian Timber plus 7.4 million, which is not going to happen. So I have countered the offer with 39 million. Let's see how he responds, and here you go, the deal is done. So Daniel Carvajal is finally here at Arsenal. The next offer that we have received is for the another fullback, that is Zinchenko. Liverpool are interested in signing him and they are willing to offer 30.6 million. So let's try to negotiate and bring them up to 40 million. So I have straight away started the negotiation with 40 million. Let's see how they respond, and here you go, the deal is done for 40 million. With Zinchenko gone to Liverpool, now we have to find his replacement within 40 million. And for his replacement, we have 2 players. The first one is Nihal Molina from Atletico de Madrid. Also, if you see, he's a right wing back, but his preferred foot is right, so that means we can play him on a left back also. But we have to keep in mind that his market value is 37 million and the asking price is 58 million, and we only have 40 million to sign him. If we fail to sign him, then we have to go for either Fran, Garcia or Ronaldo. So I have started the offer with 40 million. Let's see how he responds, and they want 25.4 million plus timber, which is definitely not going to happen. So I'm going to submit 40 million once again, and let's see how they respond. They want 54 million, and 40 million is the last we can pay, and surely this is not going to go through. And here you think, and here as you can see, they want some time, but we all know it is not going to happen. And the next one is Fran Garcia from Real Madrid, the second player from Real Madrid after Daniel Carvajal. His market value is 27 million. Their asking price is 42.7 million, but I think we can have this deal under 40 million. So I'm going to start the offer with 32 million. Let's see how they respond. And they want timber plus 5.7 million. I really don't understand why everybody wants timber. So I have removed the player, offered 37 million. Let's see how Ancelotti responds. And here you go, once again the deal is done. With Fran Garcia in the team, let's see how this team performed in its very first season. After playing 38 games, we have managed to win the Premier League with Arsenal in the first season itself by defeating Manchester City by 6 points, whereas Manchester United finishing at the Europa League with Newcastle United. Let's see how we have done in the Community Shield. We have lost the game against Manchester City 3-2. Talking about the FA Cup, we are in the finals and managed to lift the cup by defeating Newcastle United 2-0. Talking about the Carabao Cup, we are not in the finals, as in the quarter-finals, Liverpool knocked us out 3-2. And if we talk about the Champions League, in the group stage, we have topped the group as we were unbeaten. In the round of 16, we faced Bayern Munich and they knocked us out 5-3 on aggregate. And now it is time to take a look at the top scorer and the top assister for this season. The top scorer for this season is Gabriel Jesus. He has scored 25 goals while providing 4 assists. Moving up, we have Trossard, who has scored 4 goals and 1 assist. Above, we have Bukayo Saka, 11 goals, 6 assists. If we move up, we have Gabriel Martinelli, who has scored 9 goals, 3 assists, and Smith Rowe with 2 goals, 6 assists in just 26 games. Moving up, we have Fabio Vieira, who has scored 3 goals, 6 assists, and Kai Havertz with 24 goals, 1 less than Gabriel Jesus, and assisting 9 times in 48 games. But in the end, it is Martin Odegaard who is the top assister for the club, who has assisted 12 times and scored 12 goals, where Declan Rice has scored 5 goals, and Thomas Partey with 8 goals and 8 assists to his name. Whereas David Raya has returned to Brentford, and Ramsdale this season has managed to keep 14 clean sheets. Well, even after winning the FA Cup and the Premier League itself, the board is still not satisfied with the results. And in order to make them happy, we have to win the Champions League. So season 2 is here. A lot of players have received a massive upgrade. As you can see, Martin Odegaard is 89 while Martinelli is 86. Well, on the other hand, Bukayo Saka is 88, so do Declan Rice. But the question is, who is going to leave the club in this season? Let's hope it's not our first team player. But things don't go as planned, as Gabriel release clause have been met by Manchester United, that is 115 million, and let's see if he is going to stay or leave the club. And in the end, Gabriel has decided to leave the club, and now we have to find his replacement within 115 million. And for his replacement, I would like to sign Ronald Araujo, but the question is, can we be able to sign him for 115 million? Well, his market value is around 100 million. Their asking price is 140 million, so let's see if we can make it or not. So I have started the offer with 110 million. Let's see how they respond. They want 112.7 million, which to me is possible, but we have to remove the sell on clause. So let's try to offer 114.7 million by removing the sell on clause, and here you go, the deal is done. So Araujo is finally here at Arsenal. With Araujo in the team, the next offer that we have received is for Trossard, and it is from Inter Milan. They are willing to offer 33.7 million for him. So let's try to negotiate and bring them above 40 million. So I have started the offer with 41 million. Let's see how they respond, and here you go, the deal is done. So with Trossard gone, we have to find his replacement within 41 million. And let me remind you that he played a crucial role in helping us winning the Premier League. So getting his replacement within 41 million is not going to be easy. And for his replacement, we have 3 options. The first one is Rafa from Benfica. His market value is around 30.5 million. And looking at his stats, he's got 93 pace, 85 dribbling. Looking at his physical stats, he's got 94 acceleration, 90 agility with 89 balance, while technical skills are good as well. And he also comes up with 6 strong playstyles. The second option is An-Nassiri, who played at Real Sociedad. His current age is 27. He's got decent pace, and look at his physical stats and technical stats. He's a proper striker. He comes up with 5 strong play style. His market value is around 40 million. And the last one is Memphis Depay, who's currently at Atletico de Madrid. He's got 5-star skill moves, and look at that: 81 shooting, 81 pace, 80 physical. His physical stats are above decent: 85 vision, 84 attacking position. Looking at his technical stats, he's got 85 dribbling, 83 crossing and 84 ball control. He comes up with 4 strong play style, and his market value is around 35.5 million. And now we have to decide between Rafa and Memphis Depay. And out of these two players, I would like to go for Memphis Depay because of his dribbling skills, and he also got 5-star skill moves. And with the stat that he has got, instead of center forward and left wing, he can also play as attacking midfielder. But we have to keep in mind that we have to make this deal complete within 41 million, and their asking price is 48.7 million. So let's see if we can make this deal or not. So I have started the offer with 40 million. Let's see how they respond. And here once again they want Timber plus 7.3 million, which is definitely not going to happen. So after removing Timber, I'm going to counter with 41 million. Let's see how they respond. And here you go, the deal is done. And with that, Memphis Depay is finally here at Arsenal. And now with Memphis Depay here, it is time to play our first match, which will be played against Manchester City in the Community Shield. And this is the team that they are going to use. As you can see, they have signed Nuno Mendes, while Foden and Bernardo Silva are the players to watch. So let's see if we can win this or not. And in the end, we have lost it 3-2, as Foden has scored the brace and Julian Alvarez was also on the score sheet. So after playing 38 games, we have managed to win the league once again with Arsenal by defeating Liverpool by 3 points. Let's see how we have done in the FA Cup. We are not in the finals, as in the round of 4, AS Bournemouth defeated us 2-1. Talking about the Carabao Cup, again we are not in the finals. I really don't know what is happening, as in the round of 3, Aston Villa knocked us out 1-0. And now let's take a look at the Champions League group stage. We have topped the group while Barcelona finishing second. In the round of 16, we faced Shakhtar Donetsk and defeated them 4-2 on aggregate. And in the quarterfinals, we faced Liverpool and defeated them 2-0. While in the semi-finals, again we have faced off with an English club and defeated Spurs 2-1, and are going to face RB Leipzig in the finals of the Champions League. And this is the team that RB Leipzig are going to use. As you can see, they have 2 players to watch. The first one is Openda and the second one is the fellow Premier League player Robertson. So now let's see if we can win the Champions League with Arsenal. Yes, we can. We have defeated RB Leipzig 3-2, as Saka has scored the brace for us while Martinelli was also on the score sheet. And now let's take a look at the top scorer and the top assister for this season. This season we have joined top scorer as Gabriel Jesus has scored 17 goals and provided 4 assists. So do Saka, but in just 23 games. Talking about Martinelli, he has scored 9 goals and provided 5 assists. Moving up, we have Kai Havertz, who has scored 16 goals and provided 5 assists, just one less than Gabriel Jesus and Bukayo Saka. And above us, we have the club captain Martin Odegaard, who has scored 16 goals and provided 10 assists in 51 games. Whereas this season, the top assister is Declan Rice. He has provided 13 assists while scoring 5 goals for us. Well, this season, we have managed to do the double with Arsenal by winning the Champions League and the Premier League, and by that they have become the best club in the world.